Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jennifer. It's your girl GH Kings. So on this video we are going to make some goat meat stew. Okay, so let's go over the ingredients very quick. Okay, so we have the goat meat here. I just cooked it. I cooked it with some hot chili powdered pepper and some adobo goya, and in here is the broth, okay, from the goat meat. We're going to use it for the stew. If you're making jollof rice, you can also use it, okay, instead of water. So we have tomato paste right here, and this is pureed carrots. Okay, I stored it in the freezer for about a month ago. I think I'm gonna use it today. It's still ice, but whatever, I'm still gonna use it. So in here we have a lot of veggies. We have our green bell pepper, we have the orange one, we also have the yellow one, and then we have a lot of carrots. Okay, and then we have spices. I have become a fan of cloves, you know, when I'm making stew and jollof, and of course almighty nutmeg, and of course I need some hot chili powdered pepper, and of course I need some salt for taste. I'm also going to be adding some curry powder. Okay, I forgot to bring that one out. So yeah, you guys already know the ingredients. So we're about to start making this food. Guys, my cooking pot is hot. I have the oil in. The oil is also hot, so I'm going to go ahead and add the meat. Okay, I'm going to semi fry the meat. I'm trying to lose weight. Yes, I'm on my weight loss journey, so I don't want the meat to be really fried. It's just semi fried, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add my onions to it once it's, you know, a little bit fried. So this is how it's looking like. I added everything. One thing that I usually do whenever I'm frying meat or semi frying meat, I turn when the oil is hot, I turn it off, and then I put the meat, and then I turn the stove back on, because I'm not trying to burn this pretty skin that God gave me. Okay, so yeah, now I added the meat, so I turn the stove back on. I'm just going to wait for like a minute, and then I'll flip it, and then I wait for another minute, and then I'll add my diced onions to it. Alright guys, so our meat is done frying. Okay, I literally fried this thing in 2 minutes. Okay, and it's looking like, so it's not like extremely fried, but on here it looks like it. But anyways, this is the whole onion. I forgot to let you guys know the whole onion that I cut, and yeah, I've just added it. I'm going to let it cook for a minute, you know, and then I will add the carrots, because the carrot is still frozen, and then I'll also add the tomatoes. So I will show you guys when the onions are semi-cooked. Alright guys, so the onions are done cooking. Okay, I like the way they are looking like. I'm going to go ahead and add the carrots. Okay, so like I said, this is carrot that I cooked, okay, and then I blended. I used it to make carrot soup, and this is the remaining, and it's been in the fridge for a month now. I don't know what to do with it, so I'm just using it to make the stew. I'm also going to go ahead and add the tomato paste. Okay, I forgot to remove the carrot from the freezer, that's why it's still iced. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna add the tomato paste also here, and then we are basically like halfway done with this stew. Alright guys, so I actually decided to wait for the carrots to melt, you know, before I add the tomato paste, and this is how it looks like. This is just the carrots. Okay, so I'm now about to add the tomato paste. It's cooking very nicely. So yeah, guys, so this is how our stew is looking like. I added the tomato paste. Okay, and yeah, so in case you guys have never used blended carrots for making stew, or you know, just for making food in general, I do recommend it, especially if you have like little, you know, children at home and they don't want to eat veggies. Okay, it's the best way to hide veggies in food. Sometimes I even blend the green bell peppers, especially when I'm making jollof rice. You know, it actually does give it a very nice flavor as well. So if you have kids that don't want to eat their veggies, you can just blend the veggies and use it to make this the stew or the jollof rice or whatever you're making, you know. Honestly, it's still the same end result basically. So yeah, I'm going to wait for like a minute or two, and then I'm going to add the stock from the goat meat. Okay, so right now it's just the tomato paste and the carrot. There is no water or stock in here yet. I'm gonna add the stock of the goat meat in like a minute or two. So I added the stock. Now I'm going to stir and mix it. And honestly guys, I added the goat meat from the beginning to this point because the goat is hard. Okay, it wasn't soft, it's hard. and I want it to soften up, you know, as the food is cooking. That's the reason why, you know, you saw the goats from the beginning of the stew to this point. If it was like meat that is soft, I would have removed it, you know, after frying it. So yeah, I'm going to stir out it. I think I should add the rest of the stock. If you guys had a lot of stock and you felt like it was too much, you can just let it cool down, put it in a bowl or something and store it in the freezer, and it'll be perfect for your jollof rice, okay, or any form of rice or stew that you make in the future. It will add some flavor to it. So yeah guys, so I went ahead to add my spices. So I have salt, I have curry powder, I have powdered pepper, I have nutmeg, I also have oh my god, my nose. I also have cloves I meant, okay. So I'm going to give it a gentle stir and just let it cook for 5 minutes, come and then add the veggies and wait for a few more minutes, and then I'll turn off the stove. The stew is basically almost done at this point, okay. Alright guys, so I basically turned off the stove because this stew has been making a mess in my kitchen, okay. So at this point the stew is basically done. I'm gonna go ahead and add the veggies, turn it back on and let it, you know, cook for about 5 more minutes. Like you guys already know, I don't like soggy veggies, so that's the reason why it's the last thing that I add to my stew. So far this is the amount of the veggies that I added. I basically added all the peppers and then most of the carrots. I still have some here, but if I do need it, I'm gonna add. If not, I'm probably gonna store these carrots and then just have them as snacks because I just love some carrots. Guys, this stew tastes so good. Oh my god. But the pepper though, the pepper is too damn hot. I kind of forgot that I added some of the pepper to the goat meat to cook it, and I added more pepper to the stew itself. Anyway, so this is my vegetable goat meat stew. It's so nice, it's so perfect. By the way, if you guys want to make jollof rice, goat meat jollof rice, or whatever jollof rice you want to make, this kind of sauce is perfect for it. It will give your jollof rice a very nice taste, nice flavors, and all that goodness, okay. So if you're making jollof rice, you will just add water to it and then you add your rice and you just cook it basically, okay. In my next video, I still have a little bit of goat meat left, so in my next video I'm gonna show you guys how to make the perfect Ghana goat meat jollof rice, okay. Just a little bit, and I might probably use jasmine rice for that particular video because I don't have a lot of goat meat left, just a tiny bit, you know, just for the sake of you guys showing how to make it. So anyway, this is my vegetable goat meat stew. It tastes so good. It's really super duper healthy. And guys, yes, I like carrots, okay. I like myself some carrots. I love carrots. That's why you see a lot of carrots in here. So I'm basically gonna let this cook for 5 more minutes and then I'm gonna turn off the stove, and of course I'll come and show you guys the finished look before I end this video. So the stew is done. I just turned off the stove. I'm gonna let it cool down and then I'm gonna pour it into my container. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you guys try this recipe out. I really love it. It tastes so good. And by the way, you can have this with plantains, you can have it with boiled yams as well, even boiled potatoes. You can have it with rice, you can have it with banku, you can have it with kenke, you can even have it with gari, you know, or if you know the regular gari, or you can even make eba and eat this with it. It tastes so good, and you have different, you know, ways that you can actually eat this. So yeah, I hope you guys try this stew out, and yeah, let me know in the comment section below if you did try it and if you like it. So I will see you guys on my next video. Bye, and thank you all for watching this video. I love you, and as always, God loves you more. Bye. So this is how our sauce is looking like. It looks good, it looks really yummy. So now that it's cooked, I can actually store it in the fridge.